So today in our class, we will see that digital tools that business needs. What are the types of digital tools that a business should need to run themselves or to store their information or for communication or collaboration? So modern startups run on digital tools, from communicating with customers, collaborating internally, or protecting their assets. Entrepreneurs should know that there's a digital platform or service for everything. First of all, it is for project management. So a new business, particularly one with a remote workforce or one that requires collaboration across various teams. Okay, now who knows what is remote workforce, remote working? Asfa, do you know that? What is remote working? Okay. Abdullah Zahid, do you know, or Afan, what is remote working? Yes, online based job and working from home, both are same. Remote means that you are sitting not in the office. You can remotely handle all the work that is from home or from any other place that you are, but you are not in office. Okay, Asfar? Okay. So we'll need help keeping track of its myriad projects and goals. Email isn't optimal for this as it's too isolated and it's easy for members to be accidentally left off an update if they aren't included on the latest message. Project management platforms like Trello, Rike are more efficient. These cloud-based tools give a full and transparent look at where each important project is in life cycle and allows everyone to trace the progress from inception to completion. Now, project management is a tool in which you can collaborate with your team members. If there is any important message, or you can update there, so everyone would get a notification that they have to see this, that what is being going on. If you want to change something and you email everyone, it's not likely that we see our each and every emails. Do you watch your every email? Do you check your every email or not? I probably don't. I skip many emails. So a cloud-based system, it's a project management, is a cloud-based tool which gives a full and transparent look at where each important project is in, that what our company members are doing or on which project they are working or what they have updated. Secondly, there is communication and collaboration. Conversations between employees can be difficult to keep track of, especially as your business grows. Let teams chat, share files, and integrate with other apps through a communication tool like Slack. Now, is there any other tool in which members can talk about work and make a team chat? Slack is basically like an app which manage all the business work. Like it is specifically built for work. It's the app where you can instantly reach your team on the go or at your wrist. So basically it's used for business and work. My question was that other than Slack, which platform we can use for communication and collaboration as a team chat? Yes, it can be Zoom, but Zoom cannot always be opened. Like it cannot be active all the time. But WhatsApp, Telegram, these kind of, they are, yes, there are Microsoft Teams also. Other than Slack now, but in today's world or in today's generation, there is a basic issue of a group. Even if they are in a professional lives, uh, I don't know if you have experienced it or not, but I have experienced it a lot. When I'm doing some online courses and I have to be added on a group in which there is discussion about serious matters, like if you don't understand the installation or other matters. But I don't know why girls or boys, those are in professional life, they constantly messaging like they are teenagers. They're asking questions like teenagers do. The very, very basic question. Now, what is the cause of that group? That if something that you don't understand, but it doesn't mean you don't understand in your mind just. If you are have confusion about something, go to your internet, search it on, and even and after reaching all those possible websites from which you can get help, then you have to ask from your team members. It's not like that if you don't know where to make a full stop, you will just write a message where to put a full stop. Like those are very basics. So that is a very big issue I find in team chats, and mostly I mute those chats. And in that, I most of time I miss my lectures, or I miss my important messages also. That happens with you or not? Are you in some type of team chat with your office work or anyone? Yeah. So that happens, but we should be behave professionally. Even we are a student at any life, in any phase of our life, but it doesn't mean that we should forget about our professional life or our professionalism and just behave like a student. No, that is in a teenager, and that suits in that age also. So communication and collaboration is also an important tool. Website builder. Having a website is no longer optional for any business. It is important as a front door of a brick and a mortar store. A website says that you are a legitimate company and you can use your sites to impact news, information, and alternative communication channels to your customers. If you are now not tech savvy, however, you don't have to settle. Use a website builder like Squarespace to create a clean, mobilized, optimized site that you can build out to include a store or promote via integrate marketing tools. Website is nowadays really important for a company to be considered as legal, as real. So, and many people go to the websites to see about some company or some product or some organization, to learn about them, that what that organization is offering or what that organization or company is, because what is the main thing. So everything and every notification and every updation should be on your website builder, and it's not an option for today's working, it's a must thing. Then there is website performance monitoring. You have to see there is a feedback or contact us information also on the website. Now you have to monitor the performance of the website, and how many people have watched your website, or how many people has the feedback, or some has questions or not. Okay, then there is customer relationship management, CRM. There is no reason to operate your customer relationship on the fly any longer. Too often this leads to lost or forgotten leads, or turns repeat customers into ghost. No, there are some websites, I will say that even if you continue doing messages to that website or that people behave like they are ghosts or they don't exist. But we should see that if our customers is asking or giving review about something, if they're giving review, we should appreciate them. And if they're asking something to, so there should be a one person sitting there who should be answering to their queries. Now your customer relationship management tool will allow you to log and track every aspect of every relationship you build, letting you know how long it's been since you have followed up with loyal customers, or which users are visiting your website and filling out forms but not closing the deal on a purchase. CRM software like HubSpot helps you stay organized internally and top of mind with customers. So there is a CRM software that is called HubSpot, and there are many more like that, which organized and let you know about each and every issue or the messages or the reviews of the from the customer sites that are coming. Then there is email marketing. Email newsletters are one of the most popular and effective digital marketing tools out there. Use a platform like MailChimp or Constant Contact to easily design, send and review the results of your newsletters. You can drill down and examine who opened your emails, what links they clicked on, and who might be more interested in a follow up message or offer. That is like an email marketing. You should be there to see that what are the most popular and effective digital marketing tools out there. You have to see that. Or there are many companies who usually mail about their products or their websites to check and see if you even has just gone through it, or you have login into it but you never check out. But if when they have the most very important notification or some product, so they notify you, they follow up, so they see that okay, this person has once checked, so now we should be marketing our product with email. Understood? Social media management. Now, social media is one of the toppest thing that I think everyone should know, that what is social media management. To manage to see your social accounts, interaction with your customers, interaction with your users through the social media account. So you should know that what they are thinking or what they want next. Or you actually, that is every person is not on website. They don't probably use every time website to see your notifications or your updations. Social sites are very easy to use, so you can notify them, and then they can check on websites. And that is also for the feedback, how many likes or dislikes you have, how many people are commenting, or how many people have DMs mean direct message. So that is social media management, how you manage it. So there are many, rather than spending all day and night checking your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter pages, use a management tool like Hotsuite to monitor feeds, schedule posts, interact and engage, and view analytics. Now, Hotsuite tool is like in on Facebook, you cannot see your each and every page at a time. So use a tool like Hootsuite, which monitor the specific feed or the specific information that you need. It will notify you. File storage and access. Now, Google Drive, there is Google Drive, there is Dropbox storage. These are the tools that where you can store your files, and when you need them, you can also access them. Then there is VPN. Cyber attacks targeting small businesses are on the rise, which means you should take precautions to safeguard your startup from phishers, hackers, and other cyber criminals. A VPN allows users to create a secure network connection even you are using a public network, such as the public Wi-Fi network at coffee shops. NordVPN is a popular option for its military-grade protections and thousands of available services. If you expect to conduct work from public spaces or collective sensitive data from clients, a VPN is an affordable way to protect you, your employees, and your business. Basically, what VPN do, VPN connects or changes your location. So no one can hack you even if you are using a public internet. Okay. Then there is on but now I will also say that scammers also are using VPN to distract you by saying they're living outside, or that is a USA or American based company and you just invest, and that type of scams are too much there. And I'm also a victim of the scamming. Okay, now video conferencing tool. When people, I would say at the time of COVID, this was the main tool through which each and every member of the company was connected when the important decision have to be taken. So Zoom is also a like video conferencing software in where need to correspond with a remote team or have a productive meeting with clients, prospective employees, or consult. A video conferencing solution that allows multiple parties to join and collaborate is a must. You can try free options like Join Me, but consider that they may max out around 10 participants, so you can upgrade to paid service for more attendees. Personally, I don't know about Join Me, but I think Zoom is the best platform we can have now for video conferencing and for communicating, or for video conferencing, for meetings. That is the best software up till now. Then there is HR management software. When you are just starting out, when you are just starting out, you may not have full-fledged human resource team. HR management software can do everything from schedule employee shifts and send out company announcements to collect bank account information for direct deposit. There are so many small details that a new business owner could overlook that would can expose the business to issues and lawsuits. Put responsibility for those important tasks on one of the many leading digital HR tools on the marketing, such as GoCo. Now, what is HR management? Who will tell me what is HR management? Yes, very good upon human resources. So, what is a human resource department? You can say a human resource department performs human resource management functions, such as they are finding jobs, or they are finding employees, they are hiring employees, they are training them, or they are supporting new employees. That is a kind of information, and that is also provided as that is a part of HR management software. And there is a HR tool like GoCo which do such things. It's a basic tool. Accounting and software. Accounting is obviously through software tool or digital tool, we can do accounting very well, to take records, to maintain records. That is really important. Here's another area of your business that can feel menial and boring until you're facing an audit by the IRS. Now, what is IRS? It's a service. It is Internal Revenue Service. Okay, it is a department of Treasury, and that is responsible for enforcing and administrating federal tax laws, or proceeding tax return, performing audits, and offering assistance for American taxpayer. Okay, now understood. Basically, it is related to it's like a tax foundation who has all the records of the taxes. Okay, or realize that your cash flows analysis failed to account for this month's payroll cost. Online accounting softwares like Zero does the work of an accountant and bookkeeper by tracking your expenses and profits, reconciling debits. Basically, the function of a accountant in the bank or in any office or any company, there is a tool who works like an or a accountant person, accountant employee, who can save all the payrolls, who can tell you the profits and what are the debits, what are the sending invoices, creating expenses, and how many bookkeepers, what are basically your accounts, what your accounts are saying, how much is left, how much is needed, where it has gone. Okay, and what is their taxes. That is a accounting software. Then there is keyword research tool. If you're just getting started in the content marketing game and want to figure out how to start up, can create thoughtful, interesting contents that ranks on Google search, use a keyword research tool like Ahrefs reference for it's used to investigate works and search terms in your industry. Then build your well-written blogs post around these terms and watch your traffic grow. Okay, when you use your Instagram, while using Instagram, you can see many hashtags. So what is those hashtags? Those are keyword research tools. So if there is any painting video, it's a hand art painting video, so there will be many references like acrylic painting, hashtag painting, hashtag love painting, hashtag uh, if it is a night painting, or if it's a animals painting, then love animals, love animal painting, cute painting, etc., etc. So what does that mean? That means if some person is entering cute images or cute paintings, so because it contains that hashtag, so that will also be a part of that search. It will be on the list when the person will enter that keyword. So it is for that if you are making a vlog, so or blog, it should be more references that mostly people use to search something. So a new startup that doesn't have any array of digital tools to automate and simplify tasks, connect remote users, and improve operations may soon be running behind its competitor. It's especially important to have these tools in place to manage a remote workforce. So the persons who are not aware of this, for example, I was so curious about these posts and all this. So because I love painting, so I started a page. But I didn't know my cousin's page was about cooking and baking. So she wrote many hashtags, and I didn't know that why she's writing those hashtags. She is younger than me. Even though I'm learning and I'm a teacher of computer sciences, but still I don't know about this post and social media that much. So I asked her that why you have so many hashtags. She just replied, because of this I'm in the search bar, because these are those specific keywords. For if a baking lover wants something, so they will enter mostly these type of words to search for baking products, or for baking items, or for baking images, or the baking recipes. That's why. Then I knew, okay, those keywords are that much important. And then I added the keywords in my post. Okay, sometime what my kids do when they want to play some game. So he wants to play horror game. So what does he write? He cannot only he doesn't just write horror games or horror videos. He will write very, very, very horror. No, he will repeat each word 2 or 3 times. Very horror videos, very horror videos. He suppose in his mind he thinks that if I write one word 2 or 3 times, it will be more weighted. These types are key search words. Many people wrote these type of search words also because they know today's kids will search it like that, or their voice searches are like that. But today's kids are unpredictable, because my kid just speak up whole story. Like if we want some racing game, he will just say to Google, car was going on that track and that has this description, I want that game. Now how can I Google know that which game is he talking about? So all the alternative games of that perspective came in front of him, so he can just quickly see that, okay, that one is my game, or that video I wanted. So now we will start the evolutions. Means what the digital world has made, the inventions. First of all, it was social media. Social media, everyone knows about social media, that social media has been fueled by human impulse to communicate and by advances in digital technology. It is a story about establishing and nurturing people connections at scale. According to Merriam-Webster, social media is defined as forms or electronic communications such as websites for social networking and microblogging, through which users create online communities to share information, ideas, personal messages, and other contents such as videos. The 2019 Pew Research Center report on social media use in the United States shows that 72% of American adults use some form of social media. In 2005, the year after Facebook went live, the number was 5. Now you can see the difference between 2005 and 2019. It comes from 5% to 72%. Now, what follows is an examination of the origin of social media, its relatively rapid growth as a sociological and commercial force, and the change it has brought to the marketing world. How did it begin? How has social media affected the lives of billions of people? How have businesses adapted to the digital world, consumer lifestyle? How do marketing professionals use social media? It's all part of the story of social media's ongoing evolution. Not everyone knows every information means every means including very micro things also, minor things also. Every information is on social media. And in today's generation, even the students of 10, 11 years, they have their own social accounts. It can be Facebook or Instagram. And if they don't have, they use their mom's or dad's mobiles and they are on social media. They are using the apps like TikToks, they're using Instagrams, they're going through Facebook shorts videos, or they're using YouTube mm, very much. And those are the children whose parents are using mobiles that much, so they are influenced that what are my parents doing on phone. So in a house, I have observed that if parents are not using the mobiles that much, they only use for it to receive a call or to end a call, how could a kid of 1 or 2 year will understand that what they do on mobile? He will just see. Kids adapt what they see, it's not what they have taught. So kids are learning from their parents to use social media, to time pass on social media. So in our time, I got my mobile, and that was not the smartphone. It was buttons mobile. I don't know what those mobiles are called. Uh, I got that mobile on my university's second day, and I started my university in 2013. Yet, yes, it was Nokia, but it was a good version of Nokia. I think it was Nokia Asha 501. That was my first mobile. And I got that mobile in 2013. Now, at that time, I don't use WhatsApp. I didn't have Facebook. I didn't have other these Insta and Twitter or any account. Just I use that phone for messaging, and even I don't use internet on it because the internet was very slow on that. And I used WhatsApp on 2015 when I got smartphone on my wedding. But now today's kid, my kid is 6 year old now, and he has a tab. His grandfather gifted him a tab. So he asked me that day, Mama, I want the SIM in that. I said, why? Mama, I need to call. Whom you need to call? Mama, when you are away, you are not at home, I need to call you so I can call it for my tab. Ma, I just asked from where you will call. He said, Mama, I can use WhatsApp. I can add you on Messenger. I said, what? I don't know how he learned all these things because he's watching vlogs and all. So I was surprised. Kids don't use their mind in education or in schools. Instead, they have more attraction towards vlogging, towards social sites. So that's how the number increases from 5% to 72%. Right? How many of you spends your spare time on using social media, especially at night? Okay, Abdullah doesn't use it that much. Afan use it. I know by the nature of Afan's. I was expecting Afan's answer. This answer. Or what about Asfa? Do you spend your time on social media or you don't? Oh, you don't have social media account, Asfa. You are the rarest person I have met. But that's good, I would say. Abdullah, some time. Okay, you spend some time on social media. Okay, I would say that not in the daytime, but at night when my kids felt asleep, I just open my mobile just to see some random post. And when I turn off my mobile, The time has, I think, gone too much fast, and I have spent 2 to 3 hours on my mobile, and that's really bad. Actually, now my kids knows that when I'm using my mobile or I'm watching social media, they said me. My little daughter said me. She's 4 year old. She said, "No, Mama, this is not your time. Your time is at night. You watch your mobile at night, so don't do it now." I think, okay, okay, you know that I'm using mobile at night. So, okay, fine, I will switch off my mobile now. So, social media, I would say, it has a positive side and it also has a negative side. Like it's wasting time also. In a sense, social media began on May 24, 1844, with a series of electronic dots and dashes trapped out by hand on a telegram machine. The first electronic message from Baltimore to Washington, D.C. proved Samuel Morse understood the historic ramifications of his scientific achievement, what had gone wrong. And he write it with those spellings, though, because he don't know what he has to write, because he doesn't know the spellings or how to do that. So a recent article in the Washington Post, before Twitter and Facebook, there was Morse code, remembering on social. Okay, before that there was a coding, like coding of words, like A. What is the ASCII code of A? What is ASCII code of B? They write it through those codes. Then, after that, remembering social media's true inventor, details of the history and relevance of Morse code, complete with early versions of today, OMG and LOL. So, OMG and LOL are those words which are using in today's world, in today's generation. They are just using these abbreviations. And sometimes I don't know what abbreviation is this, and I have to go and search it out about the abbreviations. While the roots of digital communication runs deep, most contemporary accounts of the modern origins of today's internet and social media point to the emergence in 1969 of the advanced research projects, agencies like ARPANET. Now, this early digital network creates by United States Department of Defense allowed scientists at 4 interconnected universities to share software, hardware, and other data. In 1987, the direct precursor to today's internet came into being when the National Science Foundation launched a more robust nationwide digital network known as NSFNet. A decade later, in 1997, the first true social media platform was launched. Now, do you understand how did it started? It started on May and with the ASCII codes, and the ASCII codes, people cannot remember that much ASCII code. That is impossible to remember. But the people from early ages remember some of the words that were important. So slowly it came to these keypads and touchpads, and there were wordings, there were alphabets. Those were convert our words to ASCII code and turns into a machine language, and through that social media was created. Then there is collaboration. Obviously, collaboration is not basically invented, it was natural through the times of when we were not, when they were our elders, or at the time of I would say from the start of the world, because without collaboration, no one can go to their goals, or go to the exact point or exact extraction of some result. So that is really important to collaborate, to clear our doubts, or to clear someone else's doubts, or to take some decisions, or to have multiple choices. So collaboration is important. Then there is project management. To manage the project, how will we manage the project? Obviously there will be some leading team member who will tell us that what to do, more professional person who know how to maintain a sequence, how to maintain a group. Okay. Now, the information is usually described in a project documentation created at the beginning of the development process. The primary constraint are scope, time, and budget. The secondary challenge is to optimize the allocation. Now, the importance of project management is an important topic, because all organization, either they are small or either they are large, one at a time, every person has to do his working, and those working are given by the project head or the leader. that how they will manage the project. And in that also the collaboration is really important. Then there is leadership and technology. Now, the evolution of technology has impacted all major areas, including leadership. Just a few years back, leaders would scramble to be on the top of the communication with external and internal stakeholders. Without instant emails and telephone, managers could not view accomplished tasks in real time. Accordingly, e leadership is defined as a social influence process mediated by advanced information technology to produce a change in attitudes, feelings, thinking, behavior, and or performance with individuals, group, or organization. Now, if like we will talk about a, group of students, or even in our class, if there are in our class also there are some students to whom we listen very much. Why? Either we like them, either they are more intelligent and they are position holders and they know each and every aspects very well, so he or she is considered as a leader. But when we are going on a trip or a vacation, so a person who is more social and who knows the areas very better, or who knows the how to spend a good holiday, he will be a leader. So it depends on which environment you are in, and according to that who will do the leadership. Yes, who's more extrovert. So these are the things that leadership is important. Because no, why are there are teachers, why there are offices, or our bosses, or our heads? Because leadership is important. There should be someone who should be telling us that which path is right and which path is wrong. Then there were digital technologies. Now, digital technologies were important when the social media was started. The development of digital technologies such as machine learning can be described empirically as a co-evolving network based on online platform data. Here we construct a network of technologies related to machine learning on data from Stack Overflow, the world's largest question and answer website from programming questions. Now, if you guys are learning the programming languages also, so you also should know that Stack Overflow is the environment in which you can learn about digital technologies or programmings. It is like a website in which you mostly do question answers, or if you don't understand anything, there are many people who love to answer you, who love to explain it to you. So these are digital technologies to cross question or to mix your thoughts. Now, this network relieves the changing certainty of learning topics, libraries, and related programming languages over time as the network links rewired when novel technologies are introduced. It thus allows for understanding the development of the field as conventional technology evolution shaped by the replacement of older technologies by novel ones. The data can be used to test network models on innovation and novelty and on creation destruction. Now, what are the today's new technology? It is like AR, VR, drone technologies, autonomous vehicles. There are, so these all are today's digital technologies which are covering the live work, conducting business. So these revolutionaries are due to digital technologies. Then there is the World Wide Web. The dot com. What is the dot com? Dot coms include each and everything. It launches or it gives you unlimited information. Now, the emergence of World Wide Web itself marked a watershed moment in history. It opens up new avenues of communication, collaboration, business. It is used in each and every site. Then the mobile revolution. Mobile technology marks another evolution of digital transformation strategies as customer eyeballs moved from desktop screens to mobile screens. Companies began realizing value in mobile's first digital strategy. Now, when first time mobiles were introduced, so our older means like our grandparents were very amazed to see how a phone call can be made if a person is sitting in a village and a person sitting in a city. how the voice goes over. That was a big revolution, obviously, from for those people who don't understand this technology. Then the AI revolution is running like a horse, I would say. There is no limit, there is no stop right now. Now today we sit on the cusp of AI revolution. Automation, machine learning and deep learning holds great promises for business. AI is doing a very good work. AI has taken over some of the graphic worlds also. It has made an easy, the people who use graphics to change, now they are using AI for those changings or for those graphics. They no longer use these illustrations or graphics apps. Then internet of things. What are internet of things? The things which are run by internet or which has some technology in it. Now, the Internet of Things represent the integration of machinery with sensors and the internet. This technology will fuel the growth of new industry and a new way of life. Now, you can say the sensors, like there are sensing lights also, which you can easily install in your house, and wherever you are going, if you are passing, the lights will get on, and when they do not sense any type of activity, they will turn off. These are Internet of Things means, okay? Then there are drone technology. Who is not aware of drone technology? Now everyone at functions or conferences or presentations, any type of gathering, they prefer drones to make videos. It's, you can say, a small aeroplane. Our kids say that it was my sister's wedding and we have the drone shoot, and all kids were like, oh, aeroplane is coming, oh, helicopter is coming. So it is just like a small it is now in each events, that it will capture all around you from the basic distance, or it doesn't need a cameraman to hold a camera and running between the peoples. So it is more easy now. Then there are self-driving vehicles. There are many vehicles now. I won't say that I have many research on self-driving vehicles, but I have seen a vlog of this is the Pakistani Canadian. I don't know if he's a Canadian or not, but he's Pakistani. Zahid, I think so. He has a vlog of self-driving vehicle. So I have seen it there. Now, see, it is really fascinating to see that. No, I'm not afraid how I will learn to drive. I'm really afraid of driving, but I need to drive. So there are those cars now, they can run or they can drive themselves. Just we have to tell them the locations. They can turn right, they can turn left. Then there is 3D printing. Now 3D printers can reproduce solid objects out of plastic, metal and even glass. Now there are many potential applications of 3D printing also. Now in our earlier days there was no 3D printers, there were 3D drawings introduced first. Then they were called 3D printers, and 3D printing machines were introduced, in which they 3D means the three sides. If easily you can see it from three sides, it is easily seeable or recognizable from three sides. It's a type of a prototype. Okay, now class, with the 3D printing, our class ends here. Do you have any questions?